morning and welcome, USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Newpol. It is Saturday, November 13th, 2021. Plenty of sports going on, lots going on last night, lots going on today, lots going on tomorrow. So we've got lots to talk about right here on the USA Wager Sports Brief. Let's get to college basketball yesterday, the top 25 games, and we'll start in reverse order. That late game last night between UCLA and Villanova went to overtime. UCLA rallied, got that game to overtime, won the game in overtime, 86-77. Colin Gillespie was not great for Villanova. He missed a bunch of shots. He was their leading scorer with 18 points. 23-point shots made in the game. Two of the better teams in college basketball. Good game, 86-77. UCLA wins and covers the spread for those Bruins backers. Duke beat Army 82-56. Virginia beat Radford 73-52, picking up their first win. Houston was all over Rice 79-46. Kansas 88, Tarleton State 62. Purdue 92, Indiana State 67. North Carolina got by Brown, but it was 94-87 in a very competitive game. Ohio State 84, Niagara 74. Kentucky 100, Robert Morris 60. Alabama 104-88 over South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits. Auburn beat UL Monroe 93-65. Baylor 87-60 over Incarnate Ward. Illinois 92-53 over Arkansas State. And Oregon 86-63 over SMU. Today in the top 25, Coppin State is at UConn, 24th ranked UConn, 11 o'clock start. Vermont's at 21st ranked Maryland. Gardner-Webb at 16th ranked Arkansas. North Carolina Central on the road at 12th ranked Memphis. Campbell is at 9th ranked Duke. Prairie View A&M is at 6th ranked Michigan. And the marquee matchup tonight features 5th ranked Texas against the top ranked Gonzaga Bulldogs. Gonzaga, 7.5 point favorite with a total of 151 in that game. Those are your college basketball games for today. It's back. College basketball is back. Hopefully you are enjoying the season. It's been a good start. First week of the season. All right, let's move over to college football. Just staying in the college sports slate here. Plenty of games going on today. We'll just digest the top 25 games for now. Plenty of games going on. The 11 o'clock window sees 8th ranked Oklahoma at 13th ranked Baylor. 4-point favorite for the Sooners. Total of 62.5. I think Oklahoma blows the doors off Baylor in Waco. We'll see. I think Oklahoma has a chip on their shoulder. I think they win this game and win this game easily. I'll take the Sooners in this one. Mississippi State on the road at 17th ranked Auburn. Auburn's 4.5-point favorite with a total of 51.5. Tigers, I think, should win that one. Michigan on the road at Penn State. I like the Nittany Lions today. Not big on the Nittany Lions overall, but at 6-3 in a home game against Michigan, I like Penn State +2 today at home. New Mexico State on the road at Alabama in a blowout pay matchup there. Northwestern on the road at Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a 24.5-point favorite. I don't think Wisconsin's 25 points better than hardly anybody, even despite the fact they're ranked 18th in the country. But Northwestern's not very good. Utah, 24th ranked Utah is at Arizona. 24.5 is your total. With 55 is the total. Arizona's playing better football. I like the Wildcats to cover that one. Purdue and Ohio State should be a good one. 19th ranked Purdue at Ohio State. 20-point spread. Can the Boilermakers get the ball to David Bell? That's the question I have. If they do, they'll compete. Minnesota's at Iowa. 4.5-point favorites are the Hawkeyes. 37 is your total and an ugly one there. Georgia, number one, Georgia is at Tennessee. The Bulldogs are a 20-point favorite. Southern Miss at Texas San Antonio. The Roadrunners are a 33-point favorite. Maryland on the road at Michigan State. 11.5-point favorite for the Spartans. Another ranked game, 11th ranked Texas A&M at 15th ranked Ole Miss. That's where the game day crew is at. Both teams are 7-2. 2.5-point favorite for the Aggies on the road. 57 is your total. Arkansas at LSU. The Razorbacks are -3. 59 is the total. Notre Dame at Virginia. 6.5-point favorites for the Irish. 63 is your total. 16th ranked North Carolina State at 12th ranked Wake Forest. The Demon Deacons are -2, 64.5. TCU is at 10th ranked Oklahoma State. The Cowboys are -12 with a total of 53.5. Third ranked Oregon at home, 14-point favorite, 58.5 is the total. And San Diego State at 8-1 takes on Nevada 7-2. The Aztecs are -3 with a total of 45.5. Those are your ranked college football games for today. A bunch of good games. Today's a great slate of games. All right, yesterday in the NBA, starting with the late game, Warriors blasted the Bulls by 26. Steph Curry, 40 points in the game. The early games, Hornets came from behind and beat the Knicks 104-96. LaMelo Ball with 12 points, 17 rebounds, 9 assists in the game. The Cavaliers beat the Pistons 98-78. Pistons are bad. The Celtics needed overtime, but they beat the Bucks without Giannis, 122-113 in overtime. The Suns blasted the Grizzlies. Chris Paul 15-12 in the game, 119-94. Portland 104-92 over the Rockets. Dame Lillard with 20 points to lead the way there. Thunder 105-103 over the Kings. The Nets 120-112 over the Pelicans. James Harden with 39-12. The Mavericks 123-109. Luka Doncic 32-15-12 for Dallas in that one. Denver 105-96 over the Hawks. Trae Young with 30 points in the game there. Nikola Jokic with 22 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists in the game. And the Timberwolves 107-83 over the Lakers. Lakers struggles continue. 7-6 on the season. Timberwolves now 4-7. That is your NBA slate. All right, today in the NBA, there are 7 games. Heat at the Jazz. Jazz -7. 213.5 is your total. 76ers are at the Pacers. Pacers are -3.5. 214 is the total there. Grizzlies -4 at the Pelicans. 218.5 is the total. Wizards -4.5 at home against the Magic, or on the road at the Magic. Magic 202.5 is the total. Raptors -10 at home against the Pistons. 202.5 is the total there. Celtics -3 at Cleveland. 202.5 is your total there. And Minnesota on the road at the Clippers. Back-to-back game at the Staples Center. Clippers -7. 220.5 is the total. And that is your NBA scores from yesterday and slate today. NHL today, yesterday, Blackhawks 2-1 over the Coyotes. Maple Leafs 2-1 over the Flames in overtime. Sabres 3-2 over the Oilers. Flyers 2-1 over the Hurricanes, and the Capitals 4-3 over the Blue Jackets. Today's NHL games, a noon game Central Time. Bruins at Devils. Boston's -155 with a total of 5.5. Penguins -150 on the road at the Senators. 5.5 is the total there. The Canadiens are at the Red Wings. 5.5 is your total. Red Wings -125. Kings at the Jets. Jets -175. 5.5 total. Maple Leafs at the Sabres. Maple Leafs -200. 6 is your total. Panthers at the Lightning. Lightning -115. 5.5 is the total there. Rangers -140 on the road at Columbus. The St. Louis Blues are on the road at the Hurricanes. Hurricanes -135 with a total of 5.5. Flyers at the Stars. Stars -145 with a total of 5.5. Avalanche -220 at home against the Sharks. Total of 6 goals there. Wild -115 at the Kraken. 5.5 goals is the total. And the Canucks are on the road at the Golden Knights with a total of 5, with a spread of, or a line of 150. Total of 5.5. And that is your NHL slate for Saturday. All right, the Hewlett Packard Enterprise Houston Open. Martin Trainer leads at 10 under. Kevin Tway is right behind him at 9 under. Adam Long is 7 under. There's a bunch of guys at 6 under. Those guys are still obviously alive there. Memorial Park Golf Club there in Houston, Texas for the PGA Tour as they head to the RSM Classic in Georgia next weekend. And then, of course, the Thanksgiving match between Bryson DeChambeau and Brooks Koepka, which will wrap up the month of November. All right, big day today. College football slate, college basketball slate, NBA slate, NHL slate. There is MMA that goes on tonight as well if you're into the MMA. No racing today. USC Fight Night, Holloway and Rodriguez. That should be a good match tonight and a good card of fights. So hopefully you enjoy that. Plenty going on if that's where you're wanting to go. All right, that is your USA Wager Sports Brief. I am your host, Rodney Newple. I hope you had a great day today. Hope you have a great day today. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Enjoy the college basketball, college football, all the stuff going on. Get your bets in, get your lineups going. USA Wager Sports Brief. I'm your host, Rodney Newple. So long for just a while.